This is my life story from innocent child, the convicted killer, part 4. So, I'm no longer Eric Ellison, I'm Eric Costo. I'm no longer in Aliquippa, I'm now in Hopewell. Now, I'm starting kindergarten for the second time. I'm starting kindergarten for the second time because my mom never woke up and never fucking got me to school. So I missed so many days, I had to repeat. So I'm in Hopewell Area School District, starting kindergarten for the second time. Now I'm the oldest kid in the class, and I guess that has its benefits with sports and shit like that when you're younger, but for real, it's dumb. Don't really mean anything. I don't know why parents hold their kids back on purpose. That for real don't mean shit. But yeah, I got held back. Now I did good in school. I was just naturally smart and shit. I didn't start doing bad in school grades wise. Trouble, always got in trouble, but the grades and shit, bad grades, that didn't come till later. And I gave up on school on purpose to just, fuck you to my dad. But everything changed. So my stepdad, who I thought was my real dad, Dave, he raised me, as he rode dirt bikes. He raced dirt bikes and shit and sports. Yeah, I played t-ball, baseball, fucking football, basketball, all that little shit growing up, but I never was forced or pressured into it. And hold up. All right. Never pressured into that shit. But my new dad, Gary Costo, yeah, sports fanatic, and everything was forced. Everything was forced. And from an early age, I fucking went from loving sports to hating them. Because I fuck up, I get smacked around, I get screamed at, I fucking miss a grounder, I'm fucking getting balls beamed at me and shit, just dumb shit. And I'm not one to bitch about that because so many kids I grew up around, all of our dads beat our ass for striking out or missing a grounder or fucking missing a play, missing a layup, you're getting smacked around and getting your ass beat because for some reason they thought that sports meant everything in the world. Even though all of our dads were washed up and fucking probably sucked growing up, but every dad acts like they were this all-star, all-American player. But they're just trying to live their fucking life through their kids because their life sucked. It's like a vicious cycle. But yeah, so fucking I'm going to kindergarten for the second time, and my trouble was mainly with what the fuck? I remember I was drawing all this porn shit. I was drawing cartoon characters of people fucking and shit, and I'm in second grade and I'm, passing this shit around. They're like, what the fuck? But it was just, I seen a bunch of crazy shit at a young age, and I knew better than to tell the truth of where I seen the shit and all that. So I made up all these bullshit stories, but most of the trouble I got in as a kid was just because I seen so much shit at a young age that I shouldn't have seen, and I didn't know what to say, what not to say, what I was just a confused little kid, man, and I fucking was wild, bro, And then I started hanging out with older kids. I got real into BMX, super into riding and shit. And I got good quick, so I started hanging out with all the older kids in the neighborhood. And because of this, they're they're just starting to drink and they're smoking cigs and all this shit. I'm just in elementary school, but I rode good. So because I rode good, I could keep up with them and I could hang out. So yeah, we'll fast forward third grade. First time I ever got drunk. Third grade. And it was on from there. Like, yeah, it wasn't every day. Like, I was a little kid alcoholic or a little kid drug addict. But, you know, it started, we'll say third, fourth grade is when that shit started. And, like, yeah, it would be here and there. But that's still, here and there is still too much. But by the time I hit 6th, 7th grade, I was getting it in on a daily basis. Now, my brothers, okay, let's go to them real quick. My brothers, they're living with their dad, and this is where my family dynamic gets weird. So, my real dad, Gary Costo, and then the guy I thought was my dad, Dave Ellison, they're friends. Yeah, they're friends. And my dad, my real dad, Gary Costo, his wife, my stepmom, Joanne, her best friend is David and Anthony's stepmom, who's with Dave. I know that sounds confusing, so let me go over this real quick. My new stepmom and my two brothers, their new stepmom, best friends since high school. My real dad, he knows who the other one was because he was hooking up with my mom when my real dad was getting ready to bounce. So, like, that's why I say I don't know if he thought I was for real his son, because, like, who knows, you know? Like, the way my mom was roaming, like, could have been. But, yeah, man, fucking weird. But it was cool because I did get to remain a little close with my brother. Yeah, I didn't live with them or nothing like that, but we took family vacations together. Our stepmoms were best friends, so that was cool. We got to vacation together. But that shit affected me, man. Every single time that we had visitation with our mom, and, like, I felt that again, sharing a room with my brothers, sharing dinner with my brothers, waking up in the morning, watching cartoons. When that weekend was up, because we'd only get visitation on weekends, when that weekend was up, I was fucking, dude, it hurt every time. Every fucking time that I knew, okay, weekend's over, gotta go back to my dad's, I would have the, like, craziest anxiety, sick feeling in the fucking world every time, because I dreaded going back to my dad's. Like, again, not because of my stepmom. No, I love Joanne. I love Jojo. But my dad was so miserable and so angry and so fucking violent. Like, fucking, I hated being around him, dude. Hated it. And then when he got super, super drunk, then he got real nice. But that shit was weird because he would just cry and apologize a million times about all the fucked up shit he was doing to me and tell me how, like, he's never gonna do it again and he's only like this because his dad, and he'd tell me all these stories about how his dad fucked him up and all that shit, and, like, it was just over and over and over again. Non-fucking stop, over and over. But, dude, this is gonna be a lot harder than I thought. I hope I'm not, like, you know, veering off and you guys are getting bored with this shit. It's hard, and I'm trying not to miss anything. I'm trying to say everything, but yeah, man. So let's get past the elementary school shit. Let's get into where all the real problems and all the real shit started, which we'll say 6th grade. So part 5 will be starting all the real shit, okay? All this was just getting you guys up to speed with that shit. And then, there's some fucked up shit I gotta talk about, man. Just thanks for all the support, y'all. Thanks for fucking tuning in. Follow me, fucking, and hit them comments up, man. Hit them comments up. Love that shit.